차 싶고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난 갈아탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡 보냈었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 교촌 없이 잘 봐라 늘 이러고 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 붙잡아가고 싶은 넘고 힘든 삶의 남성. 때론 포기하고 싶은 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports.
Ready?
With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Smith left side. Stolen by Thompson. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in the center position.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. Curry against Irving. And that's good. Steph Curry for three. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Irving dishes to James. And that one goes long.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Thompson misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Irving against Curry. From deep three-point range. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Love, no good.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Iman Shumpert is coming for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Love. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And stolen by LeBron. Dishes it to Dellavedova. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Spates. And they're unable to get the time basket there. The drive by James. And the rejection by Iguodala. From deep three-point range, Curry can't get it to go. Here's Love. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Rush. Ezeli is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Livingston in at the 1 spot.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
So gay, I'm gonna tell my mom.
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, you know, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And you know, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Rush. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Shaun Livingston. On its way from Irving for two. That one rolling around and rims out. Here's Ezeli. Mozgov with the steal. Iguodala with the steal. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Smith the pass to Thompson. Irving can't get it to go.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Thompson with the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. On the wing, Irving. Shoots. And another miss by Cleveland. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
It's stolen by Smith. Here's Dellavedova. And just miss after miss right now. Curry can't get it to go.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And it's Smith missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Gamerman. Ooh. Gamerman.
James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Green left side. Feeds it to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. That's good. Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Bogut. And the 3 off target. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
The offensive rebound. Here's Fry. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
From deep. Curry with another miss.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on.
Ellas hacen lo que ellas quieren y a mí no me andan pidiendo opiniones ni pidiendo permiso de nada. Entonces,